Hi guys, I'm in Yuma, Arizona, and if you look back this way, you can see a sign up there that says implants in Yuma. And if you want to do that in Yuma, you can do that in Yuma, but I'm going down to Los Alagones, I hope I'm saying that right, Mexico tomorrow at 9 o'clock, crossing the border, going down to High Tech Dental. Having some work done. That's why we're here in Yuma, Arizona. And I know I haven't done a video in a long time, but we moved into a house close to the kids in Queen Creek, Arizona. We're enjoying that, especially with the grandbabies close by. But I got to come over here to Yuma and have some dental work done. And so we're staying in Verde Acres. I'll show you probably a little bit of that. Not a real fancy place, but it's part of the Thousand Trails Encore collection parks that we stay at while we're down here. So we'll show you that, and it's okay. It's getting old. And then from here, we're going to go up to Verde Valley, Cottonwood. Done videos on that. We'll show you around there a little bit because they finished the pool, I hear. No laundry there, which blows me away, but it makes it a little more difficult. We'll only be there for 9 days. We're going to hang out with the grandbabies, probably go to Sedona. If you haven't ever been to Sedona, it's a beautiful place. But right now, we've got to take care of that. It lasted about 12 years. They put it in. I chipped my tooth years ago. I don't know how I chipped my tooth. But the dentist, we went in, built the tooth back, and it lasted for 12, 13 years. And the other day, I was woke in the middle of the night, feeling like something hard in my mouth, and sure enough, it was the tooth fell apart. And I knew that was coming, so we're going to go put an implant in the front. I have 2 others in my mouth. If you try to do it here on this side of the border, it could be anywhere from $3,000 to $5,500. And I'm hoping I can get everything done in Mexico for around $2,000, half the price. We'll see. I'll let you know. Thanks for watching, guys. You can subscribe if you want to or not. Doesn't matter. I'll never be monetized by YouTube because I put up the music and do the things I want and say the things I want, and they don't like it, but you can still subscribe. Follow along. Thanks for watching. This is the office here when you first come in, and this is again Verde Acres, and you can see the clubhouse right here. This is where we are, and these right here on the front, we're actually right here. Those right here are the places that on the front here, across here, are the places they usually put you, assign you when you get here. If you're an Encore Thousand Trails member, then you can see down here in this box, it's a welcome package. And when you come during the regular season, they'll have your name written across the top here, the guest name. Sorry, the guest name and the site number. But this is like mid-May, getting into the part of the season where it starts to get hot. And there's not so many people here. Each one of these units, like I said, around $25,000 low. There's some even cheaper. And some of them are $45,000, $50,000, just depending on how nice, well maintained they are. And I'm just going to walk up here because this is the main entrance into the facility. And it's probably the nicest one, I think. Inside, there's 6 or 7 of them here in Yuma, and I think this is the nicest one, Verde Acres. Of all the ones that we stay in, this is the one we like to come to the most. There's a lot of, this is a big main road across the front here, and it's extremely noisy, particularly on the weekends, but it's kind of like brown noise for us. We just kind of zone it out and sleep. But these are the sites out front where they usually put you if you're not in the regular part of the Encore Verde Acres, which you can rent a unit or you can buy a unit, and then of course you have to again pay your lot rents. And you can see that we're down here. Let's see up there a little bit. That's us. And since it's the 18th, 19th of May, there's only two of us in here. You can hear the street ambient noise there in the back, or the street noise in the background. What else can I tell you? Yuma's huge. It's spread from Fortuna foothills way down there on the other end of the city, and it goes all the way down almost to Winter Haven, California, off of Highway 8. So it's you feel like it's a small little town, but it's not. It's pretty stretched out. Great place to ride your electric bikes along water, the river. We showed you that in our other videos. You can go back and watch that. And it's actually pretty nice to be here in the winter, because Yuma is always, the sun is always shining, that sun, and the temperatures are great in the winter. It's a wonderful place. It's one of our favorite places, Yuma. I don't know why, but they always seem to have this music playing here. So watching the step, Steve, 24/7 to the pool. It's a pretty nice pool. Water fountain way down there on the other side of the pool. You probably can't see that. Let me zoom in a little bit. See a little bit of water popping up right there. Most of the homes in here are a lot older, and they're selling for as little as $25,000. Some of them a lot more, but most of them are around 30, 40,000. And then you're going to have to pay lot rent and your electricity and all the other goodies that go with it. Probably be a minute or two. I'm recording this for your mom and dad. Say something.
Love you, Mom and Dad.
Nice, Conley. Nice. I heard the scouts were here today looking at him.
He's going places.
The scouts were here today looking and watching him.
15 years, he's going to be on ESPN.
Stop.
Sports Center.
You believe that, huh?
Sunday night, prime time.
I came to see 1-9.
1-9, why?
Because he's my boy. MVP.
MVP. Thank you. Morning, guys. Out on my walk this morning. Probably showed you just a teeny bit of Verde Acres and Yuma, because I had to go get some work done on my teeth, on my mouth. Had a bone graft put in, and it's spitting up some blood. I've never had one of those done before, so I'm not sure the stitches came out. It was weird, but for the price that I paid in Mexico, we're hoping that all works out. And I'm on my morning walk right now for Verde Valley Cottonwood, And what this place is kind of famous for is it's real long. It goes on from the top, way up on top of the hill where you check in, all the way down into this little valley that follows a river over here on the side. They have a couple of clubhouses. One has a swimming pool and the other one just has a huge area, and I believe you can get on the internet Wi-Fi signal in those facilities because the internet is sparse down here in the valley. Another thing I wanted to mention about this park, that seems to be how they make their extra money here, is they charge extra for 50 amp. If you're here at the right time of the year, it doesn't get too hot and you can make it on 30 amp, because as you know, if you don't have 50 amp and you're trying to run 2 air conditioning units, it'll trip the breaker, especially if you're trying to cook something at the same time. So they charge extra for 50 amp. But if you're down here in this valley, most of the 50 amps are on top of the hill. But if you're down here in this valley, in some of the areas, A and B loops, most all of those are 30 amp. But if you decide you want an annual site, you find one, or a seasonal site they make available, miraculously, they'll give you 50 amps. So I just wanted to mention that to you. Be prepared if you want 50 amps to be on top of the hill, which is okay. And you can also get Wi-Fi up there, or not Wi-Fi, cellular service up there pretty good on top of the hill. But you're going to have to pay, I think it's like $10 extra a night. Anyway, hope you enjoy these videos. If you have any questions or comments, put them down in the comments, and we'll reply to them. Thanks for watching, guys.
Hey, this is the reason we came off the road, just to be around these guys, and hey, as you're about to see, they're a lot of fun to hang out with.
Oh no. Dad! Just hit her! Tortilla! This goes a lot! I like video.
I don't want to do this.
That only takes a couple of seconds. The winner gets to slap the other with tortilla shells. There's a 50 cents chance you're going to win. The kids
I
did it.
always lose.
No, you don't. You're not going to lose. Me. That's a 50-50. Come on. You ready? Paper, scissors, stone. Hey.
I know.
Ready? 1,
We started
2, 3. Hey, there won't be glasses.
So get Grandpa's glasses. Don't step on them.
Hey.
No way!
rug burn.
Him and Connor get into it and get a rug burn.
I lost it!
If there's a problem here in Verde Valley, Cottonwood, Thousand Trails, is they pack them in here. And that may be the case with a lot of them, but there's not much distance between the rigs. Okay, just wanted to show you the bathrooms. They're okay. There's not a lot of bugs or anything. The shower pressure is usually pretty good. I have not showered in them, but my son has in his family. And they say there's good water pressure. They're okay. They're pretty clean. Okay guys, as we spoke about or alluded to earlier, they've finished the pool. Pool's right over there. Put a little balcony out here, or cement foundation where you could sit down on a chair. And they've redone the pavement in here. And it looks like they got a net so you could play pickleball, which is nice. And they redid, I put a little over here, they did a little outdoor swing set type thing, and there's a volleyball net back there. I've heard people playing out here in the middle of the night, but that's the pool. And they redid the outside of it. Looks a little better actually. Swimming pool. New decking. Not bad. They have all these tent sites. There's a lot of them. A lot of them are working. And they have these little green things over the top of them. I don't know why. They don't have them functioning, but they're throughout the camp. A lot of places, probably 20 or more sites that are covered with these little green bags. As an example, you can see some of the tent sites. That's quite a tent site there. These people have been here for 3 or 4 days. So, and they have power. What's kind of amazing is you're about to see what people do in these annual sites or seasonal sites. And this particular one coming up here on the right, they're constantly watering the grass. And look at this stuff. They also have a lot of cabins, especially along this side. In this loop, I believe is H124, see? Air conditioning just right over the edge of the ridge, if you will. So if there's an opening in the trees, you can see the river flowing down. And they seem to rent out pretty well. I think the price is more than I want to pay, but they look pretty nice. Okay guys, one of the worst things about being here in Verde Valley Cottonwood, although they have a lot of amenities, you can see I have shuffle right boards, a little platform there, another place for the kids to play back there. But if you come back here, they have what is needed desperately, in my opinion. Still missing a tooth. What makes this place difficult is they don't have a laundry. But right behind this door. Oop.
Frying pan, because this is a stupid game, and this isn't even a tortilla.
Okay guys, very rarely do I get on here and recommend a place quite like this, Colt Grill in Cottonwood, Arizona. The food is absolutely ridiculous. The meat, the brisket just falls apart in your hand, not even in your mouth, and it tastes really good. And everything, there was probably 8 of us that ate there, all got different things, and we were just tasting each other's food. It was just absolutely ridiculous. Good stuff. If you're in the Cottonwood, Arizona area, you gotta stop in there and try some of their food. And don't worry about the price. Once you taste the food, you'll forget about all that. Trust me, it was delicious.